They'll be calling you a radical. Thank you, Pamela Anderson. Thank you, Pamela Anderson. A lot of people don't know this. Let's talk about Assange's internet getting cut off. Why do you need fucking internet when the real thing shows up at your fucking house? Fucking Reddit. What a joke they've turned out to fucking be. Fuck, they used to be so good. Isn't that the way it always fucking goes? If he was dead, she brought him back to the fucking living. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, we're going to talk about the fucking whole Indian Point dynamic, the activism as it goes forward, what the schedule is here on the anti-nuclear fight here. Okay, first and foremost, the Million Mask March, which I call Millions Mask March now, in D.C. Now, I'm trying to schedule where I'm going to be, how long I'm going to be in D.C. I need a place to stay. I still got to get a plane flight because I want to do some work at the Department of Energy. I want to do some work with some other activists and around some of those other reactors. Right, there's some really great activists, and I want to talk about where people that are coming into this fight, whatever, where you can get the best information. The same old from the inception. Jan, Miss Milky the Clown's where you're going to get your best information. Her videos. Or you're going to ENE News. Okay, as far as that news feed, you're going to get your best information from day one. Bobby One's blog from day one. Now, my videos, whatever, my radio show will end tomorrow, and I'm going to finish it up. I want people to very much understand I'm organic. As soon as something becomes more contemporized, in the early days of Fukushima, even long before that as the artisan, as the artist, I know that, I mean, you remember when podcasts and internet was so cutting edge and so good when it really kind of ignited in 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, what happens, it becomes more contemporized. Now, I was asked to do that. That was a temporary gig. I was asked over and over. I was too sick to do it. Now, I did a lot of radio interviews in the organic grassroots with the really, because once it becomes synthetic, once it becomes manufactured, it becomes tripe. It's not what I am. I mean, it's time to run. It's just the evolution. Now, I was asked, and I did it, and it went on too long, I think. And there's been a lot of historic footage there because I did live, and they're there from the Megan Rice trial multiple times, from the U.S.S. ReAgan trial multiple times, the radio show, and they're out there at the shirtwaist proceedings, the Million Mask March, the original one, live from these places. So it's such historical, because no more words. Words are words. Words are important. Words are words, but without action, words are not important. Words are just that, words. No more words and no more promises. So the action has to be with the words. The action has to precede the words, you're way too pretty to have an opinion, boy. Shut the fuck up and get to work. I knew what he meant. The path is long. Fucking the journey is hardcore. That fucking work goes on and on. Then the words. But the actions have to precede the words, and the actions have to work in symphony with words. Without that, they're just words. And that's what we've come into, the so-called armchair activists, the keyboard activists. As far as moving information, that's one thing, which is important. I call it InfoWar. But that's definitely not me. So, I got to get to D.C., I don't know where I'm going to stay, how long I'm going to stay. But it's really important for the Million Mask March because, oh, did I wake up in a sleeping giant with this? Anonymous. Oh, did I wake up a sleeping giant on Fukushima and the nuclear. It's the worst thing that ever happened to me is waking up anonymous on this. And so, Aaron Swartz at the MIT Media Lab, come on, we know it. He was unlocking the information. These lying fucking rats. Now, Hillary, they pulled the plug on us on, let's get real about this. This is a fucking evil, evil monster. This is a woman who said, not joking, it's come out in emails that she wanted to drone him. Called him a soft target. Now let's remember, Cartwright pled guilty to the exact same thing that young Manning, Bradley Chelsea Manning, was convicted of. Exact, identical, same crime. Exact. He's in Supermax. This is the 4-star, the Joint Chief of Staff VP. Exact, identical crime. The exact identical crime. Now you see that collateral damage, so Cartwright's free, Manning's not. Why? You know, he's a patriot. Young Manning is an incredible patriot. You watch that collateral damage, tell me what the fuck you do. You know, what did he do? You know? And then Assange, what the fuck did he do? He's a reporter. You know, Greenwald, Lori Poniez can put out stuff, and it's just like I said, I've told you what's inside the situation. You don't want to hear it from me. You don't want to hear that Donnie Boy could have fucking took Hillary right out of the fucking game with the fucking Fukushima fucking emails. And Trump knows about Fukushima because I stood from here to that fucking tree away from him. And I yelled at him, what about Fukushima? And he looked right at me. His handler says, his handlers fucking point blank told me to my face they won't touch it. Bernie fucking Sanders, same thing. They told me, oh yeah, it's the club. It's the club. The monarchy's never been so strong. Donnie blew up the fucking thing. I mean, he talked a lot of good talk about tariffs. I could sing and dance, fuck tariff, but when it got fucking right down after the fucking RNC, and you think alternative media is your friend. You think about fucking Alex Jones and Chank's fucking third grade fucking gig at the RNC. That's when I knew right there. I mean, I've always known. You know, it's the same old thesis. Buy your bunker, your gold bars, your fucking silver, fucking, you know, sell you a bill of fucking goods. I'm surely not that. The alternative, no, I'm post-ignorance. I'm rubbing the fucking sticks on the spark. The grass fire will be the grass fire. So, look, this, even YouTube's become, as I was talking to an activist as we were shooting the footage at Skid Row, a woman had been killed, and so I was asked to do that because no one dares go down there and do it. And I said, I'll do it, just, you know, I'll do it. You know, and I do it for free. I do all these things because I'm ass, because that's what I do. I've been that way my whole life. I've always given of myself. I've always given of myself. You know, and I think it's important because life is a test. And so that's what I do. You know, the cancer, the fight, the whole thing, it's been intense. And I hope people have been able to survive cancer. And I know because I get hundreds of cards of letters from people that have been in this incredible, horrific fight. You think cancer's come by, yeah, and they've made it the normal bias. Cancer is the normal bias. I mean, everybody thinks, oh, it's just normal. I heard a guy talking on sports radio the other day because I was trying to find the game on the radio because I don't watch TV, and he's like, oh, I can understand, like my friend died of cancer, but when they get killed in a, I'm like, whoa, whoa, you can die of 50, you can't. I mean, they've normalized it. The frogs have been boiled nicely. That's why I have to say organic and pure. Now, I'll move on, and I'm going to continue to fucking move on. So, in D.C. for the, you know, we'll do work with with lots of other groups. You know, this YouTube camera, it does what it does. I have to get back to my community. I sit on multiple boards. I'm involved here heavily. I've been fighting cancer. You know, my activism in the organic way. We're waiting for the ruling on the U.S.S. ReAgan. Now, that should come any day. And I really believe they're going to let it go forward. You know, I'd be really, but, you know, anything can happen. And so, I'll set up shop in San Diego as soon as I have back to San Diego. That's where I should be on the California coast anyway, because that's American Ground Zero for the, you know, the Great Pacific, well, Oregon. But, you know, I get threatened too much in Oregon. When I'm in Oregon, you know, people threaten to kill me up there. For real. They're crazy in that fucking place. I mean, to the left it's so fucked up, radical, and to the fucking right, I mean, that's a fucked up place. They got the greatest fucking salmon collapse in fucking history going on there. They are being slaughtered harder than anyone, and it's just a bizarre dichotomy that's evolved in that beautiful, beautiful fucking place. Fugo me not. So, that'll be, and it needs to be. Now, maybe in New York, because of the, you know, hands up, don't nuke. Hands up, don't nuke. The bank on chemo, $7.6 billion, of course, in Illinois. So, I might end up in New York. I don't know. We'll see. We're trying to get a group of us together because it has to be fought in Manhattan or Brooklyn. Freaking to wake these fucking fainting goats up on this $7.6 billion looting. Upstate, those fuckers. You know, fuck. Westchester County, I mean, they think Indian Point's good. They drank the Kool-Aid. Well, go ahead. It's a job. Yeah, well, let's open a factory that fucking kills babies. Oh, yeah, we have those in fucking the Nevada test site, sitting in the drone chairs. Ooh, drone that one. Hillary's a fucking evil monster. There's no fucking doubt. The fucking elections are fucking rigged. Oh, fuck, please. They jerry-rigged, not through the vote, through the television. The fucking mind of the fucking contemporary fainting goat is fucking rigged into fucking a fairy tale fantasy state they live in. They live in a fucking, you know, they've been chemtrailed, they've been fucking GMO'd, they've been fluorine. It didn't work on me. I don't understand that lack of logic. So, thank you, Pamela Anderson. Thank you. You know, cheering him up. And, look, you don't think they're afraid they had to, I mean, they pulled the internet threats? Oh, please. They see the right, they know Hillary's fucking, I mean, Hillary was crowned queen a long time ago. You know, her and her fucking inbred cousin Putin. fucking Stalingrad. I'll be in CLINTONGRAD. CLINTONGRAD. St. Petersburg is going to be named Putingrad. And so, you know, Liz, their mama, she's monitoring from London. The monarchy's never been so strong. Oh, what's a tariff? What's a tariff? You remember when Trump used to talk to him? You don't talk to him anymore, does he? He got some bad advice. Well, Karl Rove, the genius, so he went right back to the old RNC playbook. Well, Karl Rove never won a fucking election. Mentally ill fucking little, I will quote his fucking ex-wife. Karl with a small c like his small penis. That's what his ex-wife said, not me. We run him the fuck out of Utah to Texas. He fucking destroyed that. That fucking whole evangelical, Jesus died so I could be rich, buy your fucking gold, fucking hate thy neighbor, if they want to steal my Walmart shit. You know, so we fight on. So D.C., you know, I'll get there. I want to do some work there for a while. You know, remember, that's a powerful event, and I'll be able to mingle with really grassroots, organic, hardcore, fucking good, anonymous, fucking Million Mask March. You know, I know the group. I mean, we know who we are. And so I'll be able to mingle, you know, maybe Bobby won, you know, we'll get to some of the reactors, the Department of Energy, do some work in D.C. in the political fucking place, the head of the snake, and then back to California. And, you know, the fight at Diablo Canyon, I got to help out Mothers for Peace a little more, get a little more momentum going on that. They filed suit against Diablo. The only reason Diablo Canyon agreed to shut down 2025, they're lying, is so they don't have to update their equipment. They're cheating just like San Onofre. And we need that to go forward because we need PV Cherry and Pickett's to be indicted, you know, and Governor Brown and all this corruption, you know, Kamala Harris, you know, everybody wait for the next election cycle. You know, this grassroots fucking fight goes on. It's going on in Illinois. They're trying to fucking, Exelon trying to loot fucking the taxpayer there, fucking more fucking, it's just stealing for something we don't fucking use. And so I want to say thank you to everybody in Denmark, and the Danish, no changes are permanent. They're trying to weasel dick back in there, and the Danes are so fucking logical good. Look, it's dark all year around there, and look what they're able to do there. You know, look what they do with freaking solar and wind. Oh my God, it's amazing. You know, the Norwegians, the Germans, thank you. They've cut it. I mean, they're getting it done. You know, Switzerland, they're trying to weasel dick back in fucking there. You know, on Arriva, fuck them. That whole French fucking nuclear fucking lie that just goes on. Marie Antoinette to Barry Antoinette. She wasn't French, and neither is he. Fucking nuclear fucking industry, but he sure said let them in. As him and the CEO of fucking Westinghouse, General Electric, but his ratings are up, right? Let's talk about this real quick. Barack Obama's legacy. Status quo. What about BP? Allowed them to seal off fucking British Petroleum, seal off public fucking beaches. What, shale oil bottom? What about antitrust laws? You know, so he annihilated the fucking Gulf. He could have fucking bombed Shea, made him stand down. What about Porter Ranch? What did he do to you there? What about Flint, Michigan? Where's the fucking buck stop? On fucking multiple water things. What about fucking these fucking wars and all his lies and his promises and he fucking everything that he fucking lied about? The fucking unemployment rate has not got better, it's got worse. Look at the participation rate. The homeless fucking thing has gone crazy under this fucking guy. The debt's swelled, gone fucking ballistic. Now, was it Congress? But look what he's done with executive orders. So we're not talking, okay, Congress is beyond insane. The do-nothing Congress, they're pathetic, yet you're going to keep voting them back in. They don't even, because you don't even know who your congressman is. How can you vote for your fucking congressman? Re-elect that piece of shit. Every fucking, I mean, look what they've done. Pieces of fucking shit. You seen the fucking debt? You know, you just go fucking further. What about Fukushima? The greatest cover-up in human history. Barack Obama, one man, single-handedly. I know for a fact what happened in the Situation Room. They went into him, he made him stand down. 32 fucking ships. Complete, fucking radiated the fucking world. Under the advice of John Holden, let them eat yellow fucking cake, the eugenicists. Look it up. The head of the snake, Berkeley, the Russell Trust, Russell's baby, Rosemary's baby, Rockefeller's baby. The fucking club, because we don't fight back. What's a fucking tariff? What's an antitrust law? What's Fukushima? Well, the USS ReAgan's our hope. Because it'll bust this fucking wide open, the fucking lies. And I've got all the fucking goods. Oh, do I have all the fucking goods. You know, and they say, well, they'll whack you. Hillary will drone you. She want to draw. I mean, she's fucking crazy. She's sick. And if you don't believe that, look, they put so much pressure on them down there. Look, you pull the internet access now. Because, you know, they're afraid what else gets fucking leaked in close to the election. Because they see the writing that she's crown queen. And she's not above droning that whole fucking country. And you're worried about a fucking nuclear exchange between Putin and Hillary. They're fucking kissing cousins. It's a board game to them. Oh fuck. They're already fucking using a nuclear exchange in the Ukraine. I'm the guy that reported that. People in fucking grassroots reported that they blew up a militia dump. It's picked up in the reindeer in Norway. How does it? The reindeer in Norway, the most heavily monitored fucking thing, everything post-Chernobyl. It spiked dramatically in 2014. There's already a nuclear exchange going on in the Ukraine, their board game, in fucking Syria. In the Pacific, oh, you're still waiting for the main event? Well, let me tell you what the main event was. March 11, 2011. And the fucking greatest crime in human history, Fukushima gate to hell. And fucking Donnie Trump boy could have blew this out of the water. I sent him the fucking emails. I sent them to him a long time ago. Fucking the cover up of Fukushima. Hillary could have been, eat up. She went there and just fucking pulled her fucking lies. Barack Obama's whole family and the CEOs are all flown out to Brazil for this fucking cover-up. As the Pacific, it's just coincidence the Pacific Ocean went into fucking total collapse in the past. All the trees, the western fucking dry. That's just, Kevin Blanch is the greatest PhD in human history. Fuktonium, who predicted all this. Prophesized every bit of it, every bit of it, right down to his own leukemia. Predicted surviving a leukemia that's unfucking survivable. Predicted all this. Kevin Blanch, the prophet fucking Blanch. Thank you, Pamela Anderson. Because my real last name would be Anderson and/or Mickelson. Our last name's adopted. Thank you. Thank you. Cheer him up. So, Red reports he's dead. Well, maybe she brought him back alive, huh? Stay tuned.